Family, folks, family. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you to hang. Come spend some time with me. Move this back a little bit. Set this over here. Toby! Shirley, what's up, hometown? What's going on, family? Parrish! Up in here! Tasha B! Up in here. Hey, Tosh. We got Tosh Ruffin up in here. We got Charity up in here. Misty up in here. Misty, I need for you to hit me up. Hit me up because you've won a one-on-one workout with me, my dear. See, I love every single last one of you, and I'm going to end up giving y'all every single last one of you a one-on-one. But I love y'all because y'all show up every day. You know, and I like to pop up, and there's a reason why I like to pop up a whole bunch, because I always feel like you need me. Especially like during the middle of the day, because I know probably somebody that made you mad. You know, somebody done said something to you wrong, and you probably need a helping hand or a kind voice or a voice of encouragement to help you throughout the day. Now, it's kind of like a segue to what I was wanting to talk about today, because I know that y'all deal with a lot of negative people. I see it online all the time. You know, even when I post pictures, when we post pictures, I have a team of people who help me post pictures and stuff like that. And, you know, we would have a lot of people say, some people say, this can't be real. It has to have, you know, it has to be surgery. And, you know, she had to have a tummy tuck, or she had to have some lipo. This ain't real. And sometimes I think to myself, have we gotten to a point where we've gotten so down on life that it's kind of, you get kind of afraid to be a little bit optimistic. You get a little bit afraid to start believing, because sometimes we've been beat down so much by life that we're sarcastic about everything. We don't believe anymore. It's kind of like when you were a child, you believed that you could do anything until life hit you in the mouth, and then some kind of way you've been relegated to just thinking that everything is fake and nothing is real, and if I can't do it, nobody else can do it. And that's what we are in life. And you surround yourself with people, naysayers, negative people who are afraid to try and accomplish anything, and it probably dumbs your stuff down too, unbeknownst to you. So what I want to get across to you is, remain optimistic. Don't let that child die. Because again, remember when you were a child, you believed that you could do anything. You believed in stuff. Matter of fact, you believed in stuff that wasn't even true, because it sounded good. It's okay to be optimistic about your life. It's okay to dream, because at some point in our lives, we've been taught not to dream anymore. Somebody has told you and made you believe that, you know, this isn't realistic. You tell somebody you're going to start a business. That's not realistic. You tell somebody you're going to go after somebody that's gorgeous to you. That's not realistic. See, it's the people who live an unrealistic life that lives a bigger life than everybody else's. See, the average folks, they deal in reality. Their reality, but sometimes you have to say, your reality isn't where I want to reside. That ain't where I want to live. That's not my lot in life. See, you're miserable, but I'm not. I'm optimistic. You're negative. I don't want to live like you. Your life isn't what I desire. See, See, the people who buy into like God's promises, and again, God always, if you look in the Bible, you always see words like abundance. But see, people have been so defeated that they'll never get to their abundance. Let me say that one more time. People get so defeated that they never get to see their abundance. Because again, if you're constantly living in darkness, and darkness has a lot of negativity in it, it don't believe in nothing anymore. It's then gave up. So if you're living in a life of darkness and negativity, guess what? You can't see the positive and stuff. You can't be optimistic. See, the people who get hit in the mouth by life who are negative, again, they shrink up. They fold up. They're the first one to retreat and run away. Versus somebody who's basically walking into the light, somebody who's optimistic, somebody who's a fighter. They'll get hit in the mouth by life and be like, okay, now what? Okay, I was looking for that. I'm good. I understand that this is, part of the journey. This is part of the deal. Boom, what's next? See, that's the difference in perspective. Again, somebody gets hit in the mouth who's negative and live that dark lifestyle, they cry all the time. It's always somebody else's fault. Versus a positive person, an optimistic person who lives in the light, who basically says, you know what? Okay, I got punched in the mouth, but kind of like Les Brown said, if I get knocked down, if you get knocked down, land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And that's real. Perspective. Don't let anybody take your joy. If you have a giving heart, don't let anybody steal your joy. Protect your joy. As the song says, this joy I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away from me. Remain optimistic. Believe that you can do it. If you want to lose 60 pounds, say you're going to do it, then do it. We keep life simple around here. One of the things I have you do is declare what you're going to do, then do it. Dedicate, decide, commit, be consistent, finish. That's how you lose 60 pounds in 3 months. That's how you blow up and have an awesome business. That's how you get the relationship you want. You decide, you dedicate, you commit, you stay consistent, then you finish it. You finish it. You finish it. You declare what you're going to do. You talk about it. You commit to it. You be every day with it with your consistency. Then you finish it. That's how winning is done. Again, this is why I have people in different parts of the world losing weight. This is why I have people making 6 figures who have started their own business because they listen to me every day, because they declared, they're committed, they're every day with their consistency, and they decide to finish. How does that work? It doesn't happen because you wish it. But again, if you're negative, you're not even going to buy into that in the first place. That's why I always tell you, look, don't let anybody steal your joy. Don't let anybody steal your happiness. Remain optimistic. Remain optimistic and believe that if you hang in there long enough, you're going to get that. Well done, my good and faithful servant. And you're going to get everything that you've always dreamed about. That's real. But you got to remain positive. You can't let life kick your butt. You can't let negative people deter you from becoming who you know you should and could be. That's real. Your word and my word is finish. Decide, then finish. Boom. Then it's all those steps in between: being consistent, being committed. That's in between. Declaring what you're gonna do and finishing. But with that being said, you got to protect your portals. You got to protect what you see, and you got to protect, the portals that's here in terms of what you listen to, because you can become easily distracted by the things you see and the things you hear. You're not meant to see everything. You're not meant to hear everything. Okay? Because again, if you're constantly dealing with people who have quit on life, what are they gonna bring you? I mean, because keep in mind that the bored folks, they really ain't got much to do because now they've been zombified. They do the same thing every day. So guess what? If you're trying to do something awesome, what are they gonna bring you? Negativity. They're probably going to bring you some stuff that's going to bring you down. Oh, guess what such and such said about you? Yeah, girl. I heard you, was talking about losing weight, but why you want to do that? You fine just the way you are. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard you were trying to move. Why would you want to do that? You got them kids. Why you want to do that? Yeah, I heard you. You going out with somebody different. You sure it's not too soon because you just got divorced. Protect your joy. Protect your joy. Last thing, be committed to yourself. Be committed to yourself. See, you ain't committed to you. You committed to everybody else, your kids and your career. But see, that's not really you being committed to you. You're being committed to other things and other people. I need for you to commit to you. You being committed to your kids, your husband, your wife, whomever. That ain't you being committed to you. You being committed to your career ain't you being committed to you. I need for you to be all in with you. Again, all your life you've been ride or die for everybody else who hadn't been ride or die for you. Think about all your relationships. I'll give you a second to pause. Think about all your relationships. Think about all your friendships. Think about all them family members you sacrificed for. All them people, your best friend. Your best friend who, when stuff, got tough, walked away from you. That relationship you thought was going to be forever, that you were all into, waved you away whenever it got a little bit tough. Walked away from you, left you, and left you in a bad position. You were all in with them. You were all in with the idea, but you've never been all in with you. I need for you to be all in with you. I need for you to commit to you. The idea of you, the better version of you. I need for you to be committed to you. You being committed to other people ain't you being committed to you. So let's commit to the better version of ourselves. Because again, you've been ride or die for everybody but you. And I'm telling the truth. You've been ride or die for everybody. And yes, I'm throwing your kids in there. I'm throwing your mom and daddy in there. I'm throwing your best friend in there. I'm throwing your past and even probably your current significant others in that category too. It's time to commit to you. And this is the dumb thing. When you decide to commit to you, you get your stuff. Think about how many people you've improved, but you never improved yourself. You put your heart into stuff. You put your effort into other people. It flourishes. Why? Because, you put your energy and you put your best foot forward with other people. But while everything else is growing, you've minimized yourself. So all the effort that you're putting out there toward everybody else, I need you to reverse that thing and bring that thing back to you. So you can grow you. So you can expand you. So you can make you great versus making everybody else great. Because what happens is you invest into everybody else, they start getting bigger, and then they forget that it was you who helped them through, and then next thing you know, you're the person that's sitting on the sideline, being neglected. Then they walk away from you versus you investing into you. So that's what I'm going to need for you to do. All that effort that you've been putting into everybody else, boom, bring that thing back to you. This is your time. Stop giving to everybody else and leaving yourself malnourished and defeated. You feed everybody else all the while you ain't got nothing left for you. Because you always, boom, let me give to everybody else. I ain't got nothing else to give, but I'm giving anyway. Boom. Now you ain't got nothing for you. Boom. This is your time. This is your time. This is your time. This is your time to replenish you. This is your time to replenish you. This is your time to grow, to expand. This is your season, so let's go. Don't let this season go by without you planting seeds in your life so you can have that great harvest on the other side of it. Okay? So let's go get it. So, love each and every single last one of you. Come back and join me at 6:15 to work out with me. 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come back and join me. But from this point forward, from now to the time we get back together this afternoon, that's what I need for you to focus on. Start focusing on you. Again, protect your joy, protect your peace, protect your happiness at all cost. Because again, somebody's going to try to take it from you. Between now and between the time we get back together, I guarantee you somebody's going to try to steal your joy. But they need permission to steal your joy, to steal your happiness. So what I'm requesting from you is don't allow anybody to take or steal your joy. Can we agree? If you agree to be a little bit more selfish with yourself and you agree to protect your joy from now until the end of the day, point blank period. If you agree, say, I got you, coach. I'm going to protect my stuff. I'm going to protect my joy, protect my peace, protect my happiness. And I'm going to start, really, really, really honing in and focusing in on me. Maintain your positivity and your optimism throughout life, because that's a muscle that you have to work too. Just like here, I have to work on this muscle here. Your faith, your positivity, your optimism, that's a muscle too that you constantly have to work. You have to work those things if you want them to grow. Confidence is a muscle that you constantly have to work, just like you go to the gym to work out. Just like you go outside to work out, you have to work on all phases of your life. You have to build all phases of your life. That includes your confidence, your self-esteem, your peace, your joy, your love. All of those things. So let's go get it. Let's go get it. Love each and every single last one of you. Again, congratulations, Misty. Email me at kenyacrooks@gmail.com. So we can set this thing up so I can give you a one-on-one online workout. And you're the brick of the week. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a workout. It's going to be me and you. We're going to do it on Facebook Messenger. I can see you. You can see me. And we're going to have a pooch killing session together. Because again, I reward my people because I love each and every single last one of you. So let's go. Love y'all. Be good. I'm gone.